Oh, Jessica, I am so glad that you brought Buster in. We have so much to talk about. So let's talk about wellness care first.
Wellness care. Wellness care is so important. Do you know that you really, really need to keep on top of the wellness care? And we really keep on top of it at our clinic. In fact, we have a brochure here for you about wellness care, and you can check off all the boxes and make sure that you're doing everything you should be doing.
Thank you, Tasha. Okay, so the next thing that we want to talk about with your puppy is vaccines.
Vaccinations Vaccines are so important because, I mean, like, have you heard of Lyme disease? Because you could totally get Lyme disease. If you don't get your pet vaccinated, you're going to get Lyme disease. It's really bad. I have a brochure that looks at the statistics of Lyme disease in our area. It's really bad. I got it right here.
Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. So, another important thing we talk about is heartworm disease. Now,
heartworm
pets
disease.
can get
oh my gosh, have you heard of Hurricane Katrina? Right? Heartworm disease. Everywhere it exploded.
Okay, heartworm's important. Get the brochure, give it to her. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is spay and neuter your pets.
I know. You have to spay and neuter your pets because
oh my God, Tasha, shut up!
I have a brochure for that.
Okay, so very enthusiastic parastaff don't want to squash that enthusiasm, but need to get the communication in the exam room done correctly so that the client can feel like they're getting adequate time with the doctor. So what I have done with this situation is I did not address it in the room at all. I tried to just have a poker face. And then I had a meeting with the technician later on, just talking about the issue and then giving them something different to do. And that seemed to work pretty well. But it's really hard when they're really enthusiastic.
Yeah, and you don't want to squash that enthusiasm because it's fantastic to have an enthusiastic tech because they're going to take on so much responsibility. And technicians want responsibility. You know, they don't want to just be holding an animal. They want that responsibility. So I think exactly what you said. You give them a set job so that while you're in talking with the client, they can be preparing something else. Because if you just give them free rein, then they might get a little too overzealous with the information and everything that they're trying to supply.
One job that we tried giving out before was a technician that was the nutritional counselor. And there's a really good website called everypeteverytime.com that has a lot of handouts and teach them to counsel clients on nutrition. And that adds value to our clinic, and it gives the technician an additional task and skill.
Meow.